Overall, really not a bad day. It actually kind of panned out a little bit better than what I thought. A lot of the instability just stayed further north of the Ohio River, which we said the showers would have a very difficult time making it south of I-64, so that was the case. So this is what we're watching here on satellite. This is the infrared shot so we can see at night. And so we saw a lot of storms brewing over in Missouri as well as the western chunk there of Illinois. And those are kind of spreading and they've been moving a little bit further west instead of moving our direction. But the cold front will eventually push through. It's kind of actually lifting a little bit further north. Then we have another system. This is Claudette, which is now a tropical depression. And it's going to continue to move kind of to the northeast over North Carolina and eventually back out into the Atlantic Ocean where it could regain strength and become a tropical storm again. So this is kind of the setup. We have the cold front, which is slowly dipping down again, really not pushing into Kentucky. So showers will be very few and far between if we see anything overnight. And then we're looking at a second low pressure system, which will bring us a good chance of rain as we move into the start of next week. That's coming up on Monday. It was a warm day today. We had a lot of cloud cover though, which kind of stifled our temperatures and held those down into the low to the mid 80s instead of the upper 80s. But tomorrow, a little bit more of that heat will begin to head our direction, as right now, even at 11 p.m., it's still 86 degrees in Kansas City. Dew point temperatures are also climbing as well. There is a lot of moisture down in the south. That's what Claudette is bringing up from the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to watch our dew points really kick up a couple of notches moving into your Father's Day. Very warm. We'll call it hot and humid. Yeah, if you have an ice cream cone like what you see behind me, it will be melting tomorrow. And tomorrow, ironically, is the first day of the official start of the summer season. It is summer solstice as summer officially begins at 11:31 p.m. tomorrow night. Moving into Monday, it's a strong cold front that brings us a good chance for rain and storms. And then, yeah, summer is around, but then we have a big cool down as we step into midweek with temperatures dipping down into the 70s, and those are the high temperatures. So let's walk through future track. We do have the chance to pick up maybe a very stray shower overnight. Most of the activity again stays north of the Ohio River. Will be dry into the start of your Sunday. Father's Day is looking great. Will stay dry. Low pressure system again, Claudette, moving over toward North Carolina. Then your second cold front comes in. This one's kind of a whopper as it moves in. It's going to bring us a chance to pick up some heavy showers and even a few thunderstorms throughout the day, probably for a good chunk of Monday afternoon and Monday evening. Eventually after that, things begin to dry out again. The air dries out. We'll see some more sunshine too. Tonight, low temperatures dipping into the upper 60s. Again, stray shower can't be ruled out. For the most part, will be dry. Dry tomorrow. Your wake up time, breakfast with dad, 72 degrees. Lunch, 83, will be up to 87, with topping out with a high temperature of 88 degrees. Again, we could be feeling more like the low 90s though with the humidity. Rain moves in on Monday. We'll have a few showers Tuesday morning. Then after that, the rest of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday look great. Highs eventually though push back up into the 80s with a couple more rain chances coming up next weekend.